Greetings. Today I want to encourage you to activate your money frequency if money is what you would like to attract into your reality. Because of course, you definitely can create your reality consciously if you know that it is your own thoughts that creates your reality and creates your personality. In short, if you know that the results that you're getting in your life is based on your mentality, then you definitely can shift your mentality to give you the reality that you so desire, that would help you to be prosperous and that would help you to feel accomplished in life. So when I say to activate the money frequency, you need to learn that everything is based on energy, vibration, and frequency, and that you are mass of energy. Now you need to know that energy cannot be created or destroyed, but energy can be transmuted. For example, everything you look at in this world that you need to live a prosperous and wealthy life, all of these things, materialistically speaking, they were first a thought, they were first an idea, they were first imagined. They were in someone's mind. And when it was in their mind, they couldn't contact it by the five senses where they can see, taste, touch, and smell, because it was not in this physical realm as yet. But it did exist. Where did it really exist? In the fourth dimension. You see, we're trapped in space, time, matter, and so on, right? So we're trapped in three dimensions. And your physical, your psychological, and your spiritual. And in the physical realm, which is the 3D realm, right? You are limited. Okay, but when you go into the fourth dimension, you are limitless. And every night as you're about to go to bed, in that drowsy, sleepy state, that is where you're crossing from the third dimension into the fourth dimension. And all the things of science and technology, all the great inventions, they all attract those things out of the fourth dimension. So the fourth dimension is the invisible dimension. And so everything is actually created twice. First in the mind and then in the physical three-dimensional world. So, as I mentioned earlier, everything is based on energy, vibration, and frequency, and that energy can be transmuted. Therefore, your thought form, your thought frequency. And that is why you have to activate your mindset where money is concerned. By first of all, be willing to have the right mindset about money or the right concept about money. For example, if you've been raised to be religious and superstitious and to have the wrong concept about money, and you have no concept of who you are, you do not know your true identity, and you hold to false identity, not knowing that your real identity is your divinity, you might definitely have the wrong concept about money, especially if you was raised up to believe in secular Christianity that is pointing you to look outwardly. And the reason why I'm saying that, because most melanated people are living at a low level financially all around the world. And many are failing to really accept the fact that it is their belief system that is creating such a reality for them. You see, for example, if you look at Africa, and Africa being the richest continent on this planet, yet it have some of the most impoverished people, you would realize that most of these people, they have a religious and superstitious mindset. And so, for example, when you see what is happening, it really hurt your feeling to see how simple it is to live a rich and fulfilling life. And these people do not have access to water. They do not even have, some of them do not have access to electricity and so on. Do I know that they have an agenda to show you just the impoverished areas of Africa, but they're the rich areas also? Okay, I know that. But I really want to highlight how important it is to activate that money frequency that is within you by thinking about money and affirming money in your life repetitively. You see, for example, in school, when they brainwash us to have an employee mentality, they had us repeating these things day after day, hour after hour, minute after minute, and so on. So it is the same principle I'm saying that you must apply in your life. Speak about money repetitively and daily. Day after day, hour after hour, minutes after minutes. You meditate on those things. You see, many people who are religious and superstitious, they read the Bible and the Bible tells them that whatsoever things are good, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are true, that they must think on these things. But they do not realize that these things as becoming rich and prosperous is being virtuous. So they try to make poverty a virtue, but poverty is not a virtue, it's a disease. It's a mental disease. And it is because you lack knowledge of energy, vibration, and frequency. Because if you have the knowledge of energy, vibration, and frequency, it is easy to activate a money frequency. As I said before, all you have to do is think about money and think about the service that you would give to attract it into your reality. So money was first a thought, it was first an idea, it was first imagined. But moreover, money is actually a flowing spiritual energy. Okay, because energy is spirit. That's what most people do not know. Okay, it's invisible. So there is cosmic money, which is invisible money. And it lies in your creativity. It lies in your thought frequency. So it is your thought frequency you have to definitely activate by being willing, first of all, to unlearn, relearn, and reprogram your subconscious mind. And that comes with you understanding how important it is to love yourself and to believe in yourself and to know that the saving power is within you. The redeeming power is within you. So you could redeem yourself from poverty to prosperity if you activate a money frequency. Because all you need is that mindset. Have the right concept and right mindset set about money and set out to attract it into your reality, because imagination is what creates reality. As I said earlier, everything in this world, it was first a thought, it was first an idea, it was first imagined. So all form of poverty is a lack of imagination. You need to use your imagination, because there's where lies the creativity and the ability that you must use to uplift yourself and the rest of humanity. So my brother, my sister, I can go on and on and on, but I want to come to a close and I want to thank you very much for listening to me. And I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me and what I'm saying, if it really makes sense to you, if it really resonates with you, and you have a subscriber already, I'm definitely encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you like to follow me on Instagram, you like to follow me on TikTok, you can definitely follow me at BlackMadGuru. And we'll also encourage you to get my latest book, which is called The Secret Vagina, Mystery of the Virgin Birth. It's where I'm teaching you that you can bring forth without the instrumentality of a man, whereby we all know how you bring forth sexually. But when you understand yourself from the physical, the psychological, and the spiritual, then you know that you're supposed to understand the book on all three levels, which is the physical level, the psychological level, and the spiritual level. But most people only understand the Bible on one level. That's why they believe the Jesus and Mary story to be literal and secular history. But no, you have to understand it psychologically and spiritually. You have to understand the Bible esoterically. You have to understand the Bible metaphysically. You have to know that everything in the Bible from the beginning to the end, it all have to do with the human psyche. So I definitely encourage you to get a book plus Spiritual Recipe for Better Living, and my other books like How to Turn Water into Wine, Your Mood is Your Fortune, Meditate to Eradicate Poverty, also the 66 Books of Magic, and much more. Not forgetting my journals. Okay, so make sure that you check out Those books, they are all available on Amazon. Also, if you would like to become a part of my Patreon community, you're most welcome. And you can support with $5, $10, $15. But when it comes to $20 or more, you have access to a course that is called the Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And along with that is a bonus course on self-concept. You need to know the power of self-concept. Okay? And so, with the inner sun, this is where I'm teaching that the sun, as in the SUM, parallels the human imagination, and the human imagination parallels the sun. For without the sun, there's no life and there's no light, and without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. And you're told that the Lord thy God is a sun, a SUN and a shield, and no good thing will he withhold from you. And in St. John 1 and 3 is where you're told that all things was made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. That him is not speaking of a man 2,000 years ago. It's just a personification that represents the human imagination. The telling that everything that has ever been made, it was first a thought, it was first an idea, it was first imagined. So I definitely encourage you to get the course. Okay? But the main encouragement I want to give to you is to make sure that you check out all of the links that are down below, and then let your intuition lead you and guide you into what to do. So with that being said, I just want to say peace, love you all, I'm out.